Hey everyone, and welcome back to the farm. Have you ever wondered what it takes to raise happy, healthy chickens? The kind that peck around your yard and leave you the prettiest little brown eggs in a basket by the back door? Whether you're just getting started or you've been raising chickens for years, I truly believe that having a few good hens around is such a fulfilling part of farm life. These essential tips will help you provide the best care for your flock. And let's face it, happy chickens lay the best eggs. In today's video, I'll be sharing my top tips on everything from feeding to health checks, making sure your chickens are strong and productive in 2024. We'll walk through setting up the perfect coop, making sure your chickens are well fed and healthy, and even how to tell if one of your ladies isn't feeling her best. I can't wait to share these tips with you. Let's get started with the basics of raising healthy chickens. You know how much I love a good fixer-upper, taking something old and making it new and beautiful again? Well, the same goes for a chicken coop. A chicken's home is just as important as its food. It's their little haven, their place to feel safe and sound, and just like us, they deserve a space that's both functional and charming. When I think about the perfect chicken coop, I think about all the things that would make my girls happy and comfortable. First off, it needs to be spacious enough for your flock to move around comfortably. Imagine if you had to share your bedroom with a whole bunch of roommates. You'd want some space to spread out, right? Well, chickens feel the same way. Make sure they have plenty of room to walk around, flap their wings, and just enjoy being chickens. And speaking of fresh air, good ventilation is key. Just like our farmhouses need windows to let the sunshine in and keep the air fresh, your chicken coop needs proper airflow to prevent moisture and ammonia buildup. Trust me, a well-ventilated coop is a happy coop, and it keeps those little chicken noses happy too. Now let's talk about safety. Out here on the farm, we know that there are critters out there who wouldn't mind a tasty chicken dinner. That's why it's so important to make sure your coop is predator-proof. We're talking strong doors with sturdy latches, windows covered with strong wire mesh, anything to keep those chickens safe and sound, especially at night. And just like I love a clean and tidy farmhouse, chickens appreciate a clean coop. Always keep the coop dry and clean to prevent bacteria and parasites. Think of it as giving your chickens a fresh start every day. Fresh bedding, like pine shavings or straw, not only keeps the coop smelling nice, but also provides a soft and comfortable place for your chickens to rest their little feet. Remember, a happy chicken is a healthy chicken, and it all starts with a cozy and safe coop. Just like we need good food to fuel our bodies, chickens need the right kind of feed to stay healthy and lay those beautiful eggs. Think of it this way. The better you feed your chickens, the better their eggs will be. It's all about giving them the nutrients they need to thrive. Layer feed should be the foundation of your hen's diet. It's specially formulated to provide all the protein, vitamins, and minerals they need to stay healthy and lay strong, beautiful eggs. You can find layer feed at most feed stores. Just look for the bags labeled layer. But just like we love a little variety in our meals, chickens enjoy a few extra treats now and then. Fresh greens, vegetable scraps from the kitchen, these are all wonderful additions to their diet. Think of it as giving them a little taste of the garden, just like we enjoy fresh produce from our own backyard. And don't forget the grains. Chickens go crazy for grains like oats, wheat, and barley. You can sprinkle some on the ground for them to peck at, or mix it in with their layer feed for a little extra something special. Water, water, water. Just like us, chickens need plenty of fresh, clean water to stay hydrated, especially during the hotter months. Make sure their waterers are always full and clean, and consider adding a few ice cubes to their water on those scorching summer days. It's a refreshing treat that will keep them cool and happy. Now here's a little tip from one farm girl to another. Be sure to remove any leftover food at the end of the day. We don't want to attract any unwanted guests to the coop, like pests or rodents. Just like we keep our kitchens clean, it's important to keep the coop tidy and free of food scraps.
North and south, Medley.
You know how much I love a clean and organized space. It just makes everything feel brighter and more welcoming, don't you think? Well, chickens feel the same way about their coop. Keeping your chickens clean and free of disease is essential for their well-being. Think of it as creating a healthy and happy environment where they can thrive. Just like we clean our homes regularly, the chicken coop needs a good cleaning too. Regularly cleaning the coop, changing the bedding, and checking for droppings are all part of being a responsible chicken owner. It's a little bit of work, but trust me, it's worth it for the health and happiness of your flock. And while we're on the subject of cleanliness, let's talk about those water containers and feeders. Cleaning them frequently is essential to avoid contamination and the spread of germs. Just like we wouldn't want to drink from a dirty glass, Chickens deserve fresh, clean water and food. Once a month, it's a good idea to give the coop a good disinfecting. This helps kill harmful bacteria and parasites that can make your chickens sick. You can use a poultry-safe disinfectant following the instructions on the label. It's an extra step that can make a big difference in the health of your flock. Now here's a fun tip. Consider adding a dust bath area for your chickens. It's like a spa day for chickens. They just love rolling around in the dirt, and it actually helps them stay free from parasites. You can use a shallow tub, or even just a designated area in the yard. Fill it with dry dirt, sand, and wood ash, and watch your chickens have a blast. Chickens are natural foragers. They love to roam and explore, pecking at the ground for insects and scratching for tasty treats. It's in their DNA, so it's important to provide them with enough space to exercise and express their natural instincts. If you have the space, letting your chickens free range in a safe, fenced area is ideal. It's like giving them their own little chicken playground. They can soak up the sunshine, breathe in the fresh air, and just enjoy being chickens. Plus, they'll naturally fertilize your yard as they go. Talk about a win-win. Now, I know not everyone has acres of land to spare. If you're limited on space, that's okay. You can still make sure your chickens get enough exercise. Make sure they have perches inside the coop to stretch their wings and hop around on. You can even add a swing or two. Chickens love to swing. Remember, a bored chicken can quickly become a stressed chicken. Providing them with enough space and opportunities to exercise is essential for their physical and mental well-being. Just like we need our daily dose of movement, chickens thrive when they can move freely and express their natural behaviors. And here's a little something to keep in mind. Chickens need room to do their thing. Scratching, pecking, flapping their wings. These are all natural behaviors that chickens need to engage in. A cramped coop can lead to stress and even aggression among your flock. So when in doubt, give them more space. Just like we visit the doctor for regular checkups, chickens need healthcare too. Now don't worry, you don't need to find a chicken doctor, but it is important to monitor your flock for any signs of illness. Think of it as being a watchful parent, always looking out for your little ones. One of the best things you can do for your chicken's health is to keep a close eye on them. Get to know their personalities, their quirks, their little chicken habits. That way, if something seems off, you'll be more likely to notice it right away. What are some signs that a chicken might be under the weather? Well, lethargy is a big one. If a chicken is usually active and social but suddenly seems withdrawn and sluggish, that's a red flag. Abnormal droppings are another thing to watch out for. And if you notice a decrease in egg production, that could be a sign that something's not quite right. Parasite prevention is another important aspect of chicken healthcare. Just like any animal, chickens can get mites, lice, and worms. The good news is that there are plenty of natural and commercial solutions available to keep these pesky critters at bay. Regularly treating your chickens for parasites will help them stay healthy and comfortable. Vaccination is another important part of keeping your flock healthy. Just like we vaccinate our children to protect them from certain diseases, chickens can be vaccinated against diseases like Marek's disease and Newcastle disease. Talk to your local veterinarian about which vaccinations are recommended for your flock. Remember, early detection is key when it comes to chicken health. By being observant and proactive, you can help your chickens live long, healthy, and happy lives. And that's what being a good chicken owner is all about. Well, there you have it, my friends. Everything you need to know to raise happy, healthy chickens that will reward you with those beautiful brown eggs we all love so much. By following these essential tips, you'll ensure that your chickens stay healthy, happy, and productive. Raising chickens is an incredibly rewarding experience, and with the right care, your flock will thrive. There's something so fulfilling about gathering fresh eggs from your own backyard, knowing that you're providing your family with nutritious food from happy, healthy chickens. Do you have any tips or questions about raising chickens? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome farm care tips and tricks. Until next time, happy chickening.